What's up, Red Legend? Good morning, good morning. Got a special one for you today.
Hey, listen!
Thanks for that like. All right. You get firsties
listen.
too. All right.
Hey, listen!
Thanks for all those likes, guys. Popping in. Raging Handicap. Happy Halloween. My personal favorite day of the year. All right, gotta turn down all my stuff that I keep up loud when I'm watching you guys. What's up, babe? Even though you're sitting next to me, that's weird. All right, guys, we're gonna get started here. Yay! Thank you for sharing out the stream, George. I appreciate you guys being here. Remember, I like it when you say something in chat to let me know you're here, so that I can let my interviewee know that you're watching. Matt Daz, thanks for popping in. I've got a special one this morning, and I'm here all day. Took the day off of work, and I've got a nice lineup of interviews today throughout the day. So, and then I've got a really good one on Wednesday. A lot of people have been asking for that one. We'll talk about it at the end of the stream. So let's not wait anymore, because I don't want to wait anymore. We will say good morning from Metropolis. And good morning, everybody in the Pop One Land on views and chat and hello. And hopefully you guys are looking forward to this one as I am. We're going to be doing a nice interview here on my favorite day. Happy Halloween for those in the U.S. We're going to get going and say hello to the Queen of Snipey, RadFox.
Hi.
Good morning. Afternoon for you.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. That's right. What time is it where you're at right now?
5:30 p.m.
Okay. And are you having a good dinner? Did you have a good dinner yet?
It's soon during my games. There is a question about VR food. It's gonna be there.
Okay. All right. Perfect. RadFox has brought me here to a nice little setup. I don't know, guys, if you've seen this. She just showed me this. This is really cool. You've got a nice little date setting here and a nice trash can you can burn something in afterwards. Nobody will ever know.
Yeah, the love letter from the guys I don't love.
And I can see people have been using it. They haven't been picking up after themselves, so shame on y'all. If this is your spot, you need to pick this up. Good morning, my person of the hour, RadFox VR. If you guys don't know her, you're about to know her. And if you haven't known her until now, why not? This is one of my favorite streamers right here. I hope that I don't make her blush too hard, but I definitely have a girl crush on her because she's just like a badass in the game. She's a great streamer. She talks with her chat really well. And she's got some great sounds that we'll talk about in her setup, in her gun mods and things like that. So you guys should know this lady, so let's talk about where we can find you online.
Right now I'm online on Twitch, and that's the only thing I can stream on, being Russian. I'm in Russia, so that's the only place I stream, but you can also find my content on YouTube and TikTok.
Perfect.
It's the same nickname everywhere.
Yep, same everywhere. And although you cannot go live on Facebook, you do have a fan page on there, so you guys can find her. You can still follow her there. If Russia ever allows her to have Facebook, she's already going to be like, you know, in the thousands of viewers. So follow her on Twitch, you guys, TikTok and YouTube. You can find her content, and she is live right now, so make sure you leave my stream, go share some love, and pop in there and tell her all the things that she's wonderful about, because this girl will take you down in the lobby if you're not sharp. So we're going to do the interview same way as always. Lots of questions, a fun little game. Have you seen the weapons loadout game before?
Yeah, with McCheesy. I watched the whole interview with McCheesy.
Okay, perfect. All right. Thank you, Nightmare, for those stars. And real quick, Fox, you already have a giant fan club in here watching, and I just want to let you know who's in chat. tons and tons of people are wanting to see this one. Red Legend, Raging Handicap, Nightmare, George Hyslop, Mad Daz, Wesley Snipes, CYN Lady. Everybody's all up in this. Plato's Cave is here. And then we've got folks jumping into Twitch, but I don't see them jumping into chat yet, so I will let you know. Say hello in chat, guys, and I will let Fox know you're here. So we're going to get going here on the interview questions, and if there's anything you want to add into my questions, feel free to jump in and just share the extras. We like the extras in this show, okay? And as I'm streaming, you guys know that I'll pay attention to chat once in a while. My focus is going to be here on RadFox. Just keep jumping on in, liking and sharing the content, and we're going to find more about this one right here. Are you ready?
Yeah. You're making me blush, yeah, and I will already see some love in my chat. So
Sweet.
Yeah,
Perfect. All right. You've already talked about where you're located in Russia.
Yep.
And so we're just going to go from there. Do you want to share what you do outside of the game, other than playing Pop 1? Do you have a job? Are you a student? Are you just out there? Like, are you artsy kind of stuff? What do you do for a living?
So I had a job. I quit it. I started VR. I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. I'm blushing. So
okay.
Right now, currently, I quit the job like 2 years ago, and currently I'm just streaming full time. And when I don't stream, I make content and do IRL stuff, family stuff, etc. I do have many hobbies, but Pop 1 and content creation in general took most of my life now. But as for the hobbies I had, and I kind of still have, just don't spend time on it, it's one of the biggest is post-crossing. It's about sending postcards throughout the world. So if you ever want to send me a postcard, I have a PO box. You're welcome to ask me, and I can also send you a postcard sometime later. I just moved in a new apartment. I haven't unboxed the biggest box there with my postcards and stuff. So it's been my hobby for more than 10 years now. I've got more than 5k postcards from different countries, from like 100. Yeah, that's one of the biggest. I this year I also bought a metal detector for like treasure hunting, like coins and stuff. I barely did it, but it was very fun. So like DIY stuff, like like little houses you can make that are super tiny and small with size of your nail finger. So I like do those. I made like 20 of them. It's just awesome.
Perfect.
You can find some on my Instagram. I don't do Instagram anymore, like for more than half a year, but the pictures are still there. Like I do. I'm not creative. I cannot do on my own. I cannot draw and stuff, but I do follow the instruction and create awesome things I can do. So, yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, and congrats on your VR career, because not a lot of us can do it. A lot of us love it and want to do it, but to be able to stop and do just gaming and follow your passion, congratulations on that.
Thank you. But there is a disadvantage. It's not the right word. It's the first word. Sorry, my English. So that just because I'm Russian, I cannot withdraw any money from it, so I can earn them. But I've never ever withdrew anything. Like there are beats on Twitch, there are subs on Twitch. I have everything that I need to turn on the monetization on my YouTube, like 1k followers and 4k hours, but it's just forbidden for me being Russian to monetize it. I just cannot.
Really?
It's impossible. Yeah, and the only way, if anyone wants to support, and the only way I can get anything is just the donation link. It's on Twitch, on YouTube, everywhere. But yeah, so you see, it's like double.
Double-edged sword there. Dang it. Well, you are deserving, so I hope that changes at some point for you, because you throw out great content and you always have a full room of chatters. So I really hope that that changes for you soon or sometime in the future. All right, let's talk about Pop 1. When did you start playing this game?
It was 18th October last year, so just recently I reached 1 year in Pop 1.
Mm-hmm.
It was my one Pop year anniversary, and just fun thing, on my YouTube you can go there and you can find a short video with very fun editings of my first and second day in Pop 1. Like my first ever hot drop. I asked, sorry guys, what is a hot drop? Because I didn't know that English phrase. And like my first ever go into the pod, I kind of a little bit screamed there because I didn't know what's gonna happen. So like I went to the pod, press enter, and I flew. I almost fell in my real life.
I love that. I love that.
It's all there. Yep.
Awesome. And so that might be shocking to some of the viewers right now to learn that you have not been playing Pop 1 since day one. It's just been over a year. And the celebration stream was you wore this like lovely little pink dress. I saw that. Yeah. I was like, is it her birthday? And then I was watching and I was like, oh, she's celebrating her first year. Yeah, Pop-anniversary. I love it.
Yep.
Perfect.
My birthday is soon too, by the way, 11/11, and I will be doing 12-hour stream on Twitch.
Nice.
So welcome to join, guys.
I will be there. I join as often and every morning that I can, even if it's just to jump in and say hello, Fox, because I love the way that you control the game. The game never controls you, so it's something that like I have followed a lot of things that you do, like go to the training park and stuff like that. So you're definitely a leader in the game, and there's a lot of people that watch you to learn. So you're doing great.
Thank you.
Let's talk. Good. This is about you. Let it go. Let's talk about your gamer tag, RadFox VR. Where did you get the name, and what does it mean to you?
I always had a different nickname before. Like I've never played games before Pop 1. I mean before VR. Before VR, and Pop 1 is my first shooter ever. I never did PC games, so this nickname is only since VR started. I didn't want just, like why it's Fox in the first place. It's super easy and obvious. Like I dye my hair in ginger. And there are a lot of girls, or all of them, who are ginger. They seem to like associate themselves with foxes just because the color. So it's Fox. And also I like postcards with foxes too. So you cannot be just Fox on Twitch. It was about when I started streaming. So I'm like, okay, RadFox. It's taken. I'm like, okay, maybe I was thinking and like, okay, RadFox, because it's kind of sounds like Red Fox. So you can see it's not like white or black fox or whatever. So it's still RadFox. But Rad also means cool. So I'm like, yeah, it's perfect, RadFox, which was also taken. So my a name for I don't remember for how long. But actually, wait, the one fun thing, like my several months in Pop 1, I had random who actually said, you know what? Your name is interesting because my brother has Twitch name RadFox. I'm like, that's who took my name on Twitch. It was such a coincidence.
Give it back. I'm gonna own it and take it back.
I don't remember for how long, but maybe half a year. I don't remember.
Does she usually rock the Fox Ears daily IRL?
And it's only because I live in Russia, close to Moscow, and for each region, like we have, oh my god, I forgot, but we have somewhat around 100 regions in Russia. I honestly forgot, shame on me. And the number of my region is 69. So on every car plate there is 69. On like we have drugstore 69, supermarket 69, and just everywhere you see like on almost every street. So in our minds here who live here, it's just a number of the region. So I made a RadFox 69, which just refers to where I'm located. But then I started getting all these jokes and stuff, and then like, oh
means something very different.
Yes.
How
oh
funny.
My god. And then there was a post from Twitch. They like sent an email. Also, News Please, that's we discussed it with him. He changed that to Juice Please because he also got that message like that moderating on Twitch about nicknames is gonna be like stricter. So in theory, anything can be like be blocked because
that's
of how
right.
it sounds.
Be careful with your names, everyone.
Yeah, 69 is nothing bad, but just in
69
change
is
it.
nothing bad.
Yeah. So Noose changed his nickname to Juice because he was actually blocked because of the name, and I'm like, just in case, and I think it's time that just like like that kick that I needed to change the name.
Yeah.
So I actually did a little vote to like, I like do mixed reality, so I was thinking like maybe it's RadFox MR or RadFox V
Listen.
or something else, I don't remember. And people said no, RadFox VR is like sounds better. I'm like, okay,
Perfect.
yes.
Perfect. All right, we've got more people jumping in a chat. Viking wants to know if you rock the Red Fox ears daily. Is that something that you always stream in?
Oh my god. I mean, I wear it daily on my streams, yes. There's like 1% that I can forget it, but no, I always wear it. But it's funny that, like, you meet some friends, some of them you become friends, and a couple of them, when they first time saw my picture, like usual picture, without streaming things, without ears, they were like, something's missing, something's wrong. Something, like they used to see me like my streaming pictures with me with ears, and then they saw me without them. It's like, no, that's wrong.
All
No,
right.
I only wear it for, like, I never wore it outside or anywhere, like any celebration. No, only for stream.
Well, I think they're pretty awesome. Let's see here.
Thank you.
Lots of people.
Same color as my hair, yeah.
They are. They're perfectly the same color. Like at first, when I first started watching, I really thought maybe that you like formed your hair in those shapes. Yeah, it's awesome. And is your hair really that long?
Yes, it's 90 centimeters, which is 3 feet.
That is amazing. I can't
And
imagine what
just
it's
to
like to
comment
wash
on
that.
comment in my chat, just in case, I'm not a furry, if anyone wonders.
That
I'm
is
not.
crazy. All right. Okay, another list of folks that are popping in that want to say hello to you. Chris Westbrook, Lauren VR is here, Sly Fisting is here, Sonia Mendoza, good morning, happy Halloween. Tatted VR is here. We've got
Cheesy VR
Dan
said,
Mac Cheesy.
ask her when the last time she cut her hair was.
Oh, I will, Mac Cheesy. I'll ask her that next. Vilto VR, Adwa is here, and one in particular I want to mention who is a huge fan of you, Lasered Up Gaming. I don't know if you know who that is, but it is Will Manchester. Do you know No Chill Will?
I don't think he was in my chat, or it's just a different nickname on Twitch, so there might be different nicknames on Facebook.
Will is our 8/maybe 9-year-old. He might be 9 by now.
VR_Viking.
That is in everybody's stream.
Or something, right?
Yep,
I
that's
thought
him.
that was her hair
totally
made
know
into
him.
hairs.
He's in one of my videos.
Getting the inside info.
He is a huge fan. His dad is watching, and he just said Will is a big fan of RadFox. So you're not just hitting the general population, but you're hitting the young folks too. So you're doing a great job. Mac Cheesy wants to ask, when is the last time you cut your hair?
I think it was in my high school. So
In high
it
school.
was about a long time ago.
Okay.
I don't remember, yeah.
All
I
right.
don't even remember the year, so.
So let's talk about
Wait,
what
just
level.
a second. I cut I cut my hair only twice in my life, so.
Twice
when
in
I
your
was,
life?
Yeah, like I forgot how you call it, but like when I was like my first or like third grade in school, someone put a gum in my hair, like some girls that were
that's
mean
not
and
nice.
jelly. So I cut them like these. They were long always. And next time it was only when I was like high school, just because also people were mocking me about having long hair. But I cut them just a little bit, like 30, like 1 foot maybe, from my bottom.
Only
so
1 foot off.
Wasn't like. But yeah, so they were longer than my shoulders. So it's not. But yeah, never since then. So
Ryan, thanks for the follow.
Yes, that's why I cut my.
So I can tell you a secret. If you ever do get gum in your hair, do you know how to get it out? And it does work.
Oh.
No damage whatsoever. Peanut butter.
Oh, okay. I have no idea. Okay.
Yeah, the oils in the peanut butter and the consistency of it will take it out almost like water and oil. So, yeah, you guys don't have to cut your hair.
Okay. I mean, I never thought there could be a solution to that.
Yep,
Okay.
that is
Thank
the
you.
answer. What's up, Jeezy? Good morning. We're going to talk to RadFox about what level she is currently. Where are you at?
I play a lot daily. I'm level 61, almost 62. Like, I'm gonna reach it this week.
Perfect. And so you're working on
MacCheesy VR
Roy, is that correct?
said,
Yeah.
RadFox is
Hey,
level goat.
Level 60 took me 9 months.
Yeah, I'm living that life right now. I am not a golden PJ, and I have been playing since the beginning, so I just don't play as much as everyone. And yeah, so congratulations on your level in less than just over a year. That's crazy.
Level 60 was a big step for me. I'm like, yes. But every other level, it's just like level 61 probably took like 1 month and like nothing. I don't know. Everything else is just not special, I think. But level 60 was that point that everyone wants to reach. It was awesome. I play like 5-6 days a week, so or like 4 each hour. So yeah, it's like not more than usual players.
You are on all the time
because usually people have life. So.
All right, let's talk about are you in a clan?
I am. There is a fun thing which I'm happy I didn't forget about that. So I'm in WWW, or I call it VVV, because in Russian that letter is called V.
Uh-huh.
But there's a fun thing that I don't know how many people, but we've noticed that quite a lot of times. Some people think that Rad group in Discord is my clan. Guys, it's not. But we make fun jokes of that's like I own that clan. It's not even a clan. That's the first thing. But I heard comments from other streamers like, oh, that's that guy from Red clan. I'm like from her clan. What?
VR_Vikings.
I'm in WWW.
Said,
I just don't put it in my name.
What kind of jobs has she worked before VR?
And content
MacCheesy VR
my name so you could find
said,
me. I don't want people to
Rad is best non-clan.
Other than that, if I would be just playing, I probably would add it in the name.
Okay.
So people in WW are awesome. Like,
well, and it might be
it
might be because you stream, and so people connect it with like she's the leader. It might have some kind of correlation to you're the one they see in that clan. So who knows?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, those people who are there, some of them have just Red in their nickname, so I can see how it can be intercepted as a clan name, like Rad in the beginning, because clan names are usually in the beginnings, right? So I can see how it can be, but just saying it's
Lilith
we have
Landon
jokes that it's my clan,
said,
but it's just only a joke.
Hot.
Just because people say that. So it's fun.
Extra question from chat. They want to know, what types of jobs have you ever worked before VR?
So just when I talk about what I achieved, it always sounds like I'm flexing, but you asked, okay? So I'm a linguist. I have a bachelor's and master's degree. So and it's linguistics. So I was when I was a student, I was I forgot, part-time work as oh my god, what are those words now? Pop one only in my head. Sorry, tutor, like private teacher for kids. So I help them with homework and like improve their knowledge, skills for school and stuff. I was working as that like for several years. Then I got tired of just working with kids. I just I don't know. Then basically it was when I think I was working with kids till in my bachelor's, because since I started my master's, I already had a job, and I wasn't working with kids because it also took a lot of time to go in somewhere, and like a road, it like makes you tired. So what I was working with the English then, like English is my first specialty, and I had other languages, but I don't use them, so let's say I don't know them. I'm a translator also. I have translated several books from English to Russian. I have those copies in my house, like 10 of them. But I probably did like maybe 15 books, because like one book takes like a couple of months. And I always had work. I didn't have a lot of time, and just like for last 2, I think, years, like maybe 1, I barely translated anything. Like last year, nothing. Last 2-3 years, barely anything, like maybe 2-3 books. But before that, I would translate them one after one, like each after each. Yeah, I love that.
BR_Vikings.
You guys are
It's
hearing
even
this,
the-
right? She's not just a
Toshering.
beast in the game, but she's a beast outside of the game too. Mad smart and mad creative. I love it.
Brain is in you, sexy.
MacCheesy VR.
That's
Said,
amazing and quite
can
a
you ask
great
RadFox
achievement.
how she comes up with her thumbnails for her videos?
Oh, thank you. And
I
my
always
job
hear
was,
players
so,
in
I mean,
lobbies
those were
commenting
also
on how
work,
good they
like,
are.
jobs works, but I also had like my small business, like internet
Uh-huh.
shop. For like 6 years, I was working alone there because like I don't trust anyone to do the job. Like if you want to do something good, do it yourself.
Mhm.
So it was like extremely tiring. My health was getting like worse and worse. I was doing for like 6 years, and so I had like my health problems and like I was getting really mad, angry all the time. So I felt like that's enough. Like it's really enough. I need to stop it.
I
Like
am
my health
done.
is
Yep.
more important. I'm young, and my health is more important. I should so it like took a year because when you own a shop, it's like you have a lot of things. So it was small, but still, I mean, not anything. Like I didn't even have a shop. It was only online, so
Yeah.
obviously it was small. So yeah, so I quit my job, and my health became like instantly better. I was feeling happy again.
That
And
must
then
be
VR
my
appeared,
problem.
and yeah,
I need to quit my job.
like see, yeah. And I mean, I just became happier and healthier. And now VR, I just escaped my reality to play VR. So
Okay.
here I am.
Let's talk about tournaments. I know you play in them because I have seen them, but I just don't know that you play them that often. Do you play in tournaments? Which ones do you jump into?
Right now, I'm only playing mixed doubles.
Who's your
But
teammate?
when I started, this season it's McCheesy.
Perfect.
It just started yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But before, so I think my first, I don't even remember, to be honest, what my first ever tournament. I don't remember now, but it started with Pink Ponage. We were playing mixed doubles together, Rad duos, Go, in UGL duos. I was also playing UGL solos when there was just qualifiers because this whole season was cancelled. Yeah, but yeah, like basically every comps there I did, it was with Pink Ponage because he like, what is it? He was my coach. He like not decided, but like decided to coach me, and that's how basically I got so much better because of him. And all the comps, he introduced me to comps because it's a way to get better, and it puts pressure on you, so you do become better under pressure too.
Awesome.
But now we don't really play together anymore. He's playing other stuff, and I just decided to chill. So yeah, right now I'm playing only mixed doubles.
MacCheesy VR.
I mean, in mixed
Said,
reached
RadFox first comp tournament was Palentine's tourney last year with Honegun_Go. I'll answer for her.
And I got like about, there is a question about the stats, right? I hope, maybe not a hope.
Yep, we'll talk about your stats. We will.
You know that website One Pop Stats, where you can see where you place season and career. So before, like I also reached, when this season started, just started for like first 2 weeks, I reached like top 25. So like I can retire now. That's all. So this season, mixed doubles, like there are different puzzles, pieces of the puzzle, and what like any of this, I would like. Every tier in mixed doubles, there are 4 of them. They all have 3 days a week. But the only time I can play is Sunday, because it's 10 p.m. for me, and weekdays are 4 a.m. for me. So, and ice is very small this season. There are just not enough teams, and Sunday lobby had only 3 teams registered.
Oh
so
no!
It's not even possible to play because you need to 6. And Snow, the tier lower, has 8 people registered, like 8 teams registered. It's almost twice bigger, and I'm like, I either don't play it at all,
BR_Vikings.
or I can play, but
Said,
not with my usual
did you have
partner.
anxiety
Yeah.
getting into streaming?
Yeah, I'm just playing it.
Or
now
did
with
it just
Kizzy,
click?
And I'm like, I want to have fun also. You know, it's so much pressure on you because everyone there just beast, and everyone's just better than you are, and it's so much pressure there, and you need to work hard. You need to sweat it much, and I'm like, I wanna I want to chill.
Well,
don't
and some of the
don't play any
turnout in mixed doubles might be a lack of females, because I have seen more than usual in Facebook and different group chats, guys asking for a partner for mixed duos. So lady streamers, lady gamers, if you are out there, these guys need to match up. They want to play, and there is a requirement of having at least one female. So you can't go two guys, it's got to be at least one girl. So
yeah, it can be two girls, but not two guys.
What's up, Miss Misery?
Is the best league, so it's worth it. It's worth it, guys and girls.
And then let's see here. So we've got a bunch of people jumping into chat right now. So I'm going to ask those questions a little later, guys. So hang tight. Okay. We're going to go into the weapons loadout game. But first we're going to talk about, you brought me here to your spot on the map here where there's a date area here in Slums. So if you guys are in the lobby and it's a long lobby, you can make it over here. Bring your lucky person over here and you guys can enjoy a drink and throw your trash on the floor.
That's just some place I noticed on my first day when Metropolis just was launched. But it seemed like still, after all those months, so many people never been here. They never noticed it.
Yeah, I've never noticed it. There's even like there's more bottles out back. Crazy. What is
Trixie? Oh my god, that's difficult nickname. You asked me what's my favorite place, but I was thinking for quite some time today. I don't think I have a favorite place on the map, but there are places on the map that I would like people to know, and this is one of them.
This is awesome. Well, what place on the map would you want Big Box to kind of take a scrub brush to and put something else in there? Is there a place on the map that you wish that they would redo? And I have it pulled up next to you right now so I can talk to chat.
I'm looking at it too. I think maybe Outposts seem to have the least loot there.
Okay.
Right now, by the way, that's a recent joke because I misheard something. Metropolis now, I call it loot quarters.
Loot quarters, yeah. They literally put way too much stuff here.
That's what I'm saying. When I land in Outpost, there's just not enough for your whole team there. It doesn't matter if it's duos or squad. There's just, if you observatory or armory, there is enough loot for the whole team. But Outpost, it's barely enough for one person. So that's I need more loot please in Outpost, guys. Even planes are enough because they're broken windmills which have gold guns often. And they're mid windmills and other stuff. Yeah, but Outpost totally need more loot.
More loot or less loot here. Let's see here. We're going to talk about your weapon load, but I want to do that playing the game. I'm going to jump into a solos. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and play a little game here. RadFox is going to fill up her...
my best loadout.
Yep. Yeah. RadFox is going to fill up her wheel. I'm going to guess what that is by putting in all of my items I think she likes the most. Yeah, lots of comments, Fox.
Jansen _Fox.
Thank you for your love, guys.
Too. What's up, Jansen? We're playing the weapons loadout game in RadFox's interview. Hi. I love your content, Jansen. If I'm not in RadFox's, I am in yours in the morning most of the time. All right. So the weapon loadout game, guys, if you don't know how it's played, is this is definitely not one of her items. I have to run around and pick up what I think is her favorite loadout. And all of you RadFox viewers and lovers, they know exactly what I should be looking for.
I am sorry for not following previously.
Oh, no problem,
Long story
Jansen.
short, it's Atheist's fault.
It's Atheist's fault?
1558.
For real.
Said. Jansen Pirate. Jansen _Fox. Said.
Alright,
sorry
let's
for
see if
yelling
her item
asterisk.
is in here. Aha!
I think I'm just gonna go to loot quarters.
If I didn't pick this up, this would be not smart, right?
MOV arts. Said.
What
I
up,
hate
guys,
that
in the
guy
chat?
Jansen
Sorry, I don't
_Fox.
anything, but I do see
MOV arts. said. I would ban
Rihanna
him.
Omega, thank you for the follow. I'm surprised you didn't follow me earlier.
Yeah, Omega.
Atheist_bro. Said.
Alright.
At Jansen_Fox your caps lock is on.
Alright, nope, that's not the one I'm looking for. So here we go, chat. This is a yes, this is a yes. I believe this is a yes over the other ones. I have to get rid of these and find the other two.
Jansen_Fox. Said. I'm off to work and lurk. Tell
Alright.
RadFox I said hi and entertain me magic ladies.
Jansen Fox is off to work. He would like you to make sure you entertain him.
Supply drop deploying to the tower.
MOVRs. Said. Bye Jansen, have a great day.
Alright, and if you guys are just new to the interviews, I run these on almost all Tuesdays and
Ender
Thursdays.
1558. Said.
Today is a
Go
special
gadget
day.
work and lurk. Play Toscave
Because
underscore
RadFox
VR.
live in another
Said.
time zone.
Top
And-
12
Gonna
male
do usual
teammates.
times.
Go.
And I took
Jansen
off today from
_Fox.
work, so I could do
Said.
some special ones that I
At
can't usually
MOVRs
get
you
to.
can't make me dead.
Hey, thank you.
Alright. Gosh, I am
Next
not having a
level
lot of
interview.
great luck, you guys, on finding these weapons. I'm gonna head back to the 9.
Go to the quarters. Go to the quarters.
I
That's
know,
where
I should
am.
just go to Metropolis and pick up everything there in one spot. It's like there's a little
That's
section.
what I'm doing.
It says Red Fox's section right here. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's see here. Ah, nope, that's not it. This game does not like me today. Does not like me today. Thanks
You
for this
see, it's
follow,
always difficult
guys.
to find my favorite loadout.
Yes! Finally, one of them. Now, if you guys don't know about this one, you should, because we're going to talk about it as soon as this game is over. She does some special things with it. I'm looking for another item here. Devil's Reaper is next to me, RadFox. He says, good morning, good afternoon, hello.
Hi. I mean, I'm so tempted. I found 2 gold guns already, but they're not my favorite, but they're gold. Sometimes
See?
you just go with gold because
Isn't
it's
it
gold.
hard to
That's
make these decisions just because it's an interview?
I was dead yesterday in mixed doubles in one game just because I went for the supply drop because I wanted gold guns.
I just
And I
found
died
some
because-
gold Uzis, some goozies. Hmm.
I found gold Peaks 4 and gold Magnum, but it's like...
All
Oh
right.
my god, gold MK18 here. Everything's gold here.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Alright guys, the weapons loadout game is where I've got to guess RadFox's favorite weapons, and here I am looking all over the place where I've got 2 of them. I've got what I think is her health items as well.
Omega Havocs.
What's
Said.
up, Havocs?
Good morning. Had
Good
to stop by
morning.
and say hi.
Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna guess you already hit the drop. That just seems like a Fox thing to. Oh! Never mind, you didn't.
No.
Oh.
I forgot.
Have to replace that. It's just
Shame
kind
on
of a
me.
rule. Let's see here. Where's the one that goes to this one?
Basically everything needs to be gold. But yeah.
Alright. I'm headed to Metropolis right now. I have
I'm
one
in near
more-
tower.
Okay.
I mean, I was following you. You said you were in 9s. So would that make it easier? I'm.
I
That's
still have
called
to
planes.
find... Okay, perfect. I have to find one more weapon that...
I'm
it
going for a
seems
supply
like-
drop. That's a good midpoint.
I did take something out of the supply drop, just so you know. It was necessary, I had to.
You missed something near a supply drop.
I know you probably know what it is now.
Yeah, but there was another near supply drop. Just laying there, gold.
Okay, during the game when I'm playing, I can't find enough of these. And now all of a sudden I can't find it at all. It's kind of cruel. Alright. I am good. And I can't even load this thing. Alright, I'm coming. Yes, yes, I feel good about this, you guys. We'll see how close I am.
Too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy.
You do master your guns. I see you. I'm almost there. Hello!
I don't see you.
Let's do this out in the street, right by the jump pad. Alright. Alright, guys. Here we go. See how close I got. Alright, here we are. The first item I picked, I went with bananas. You like bananas over the cans?
Yes.
She has bananas. Perfect. Alright. Phew. Alright. This one I wasn't sure because I have seen you use both just based on what's around, but I went with the cans for shield, not the shakers. Beautiful. Yes. The next item I grabbed was I wasn't sure. I went ahead and grabbed it because I've seen you carry them often. I didn't know if I should grab it or not, but I went with the grenade, a frag.
No, I barely ever take them.
Cans. Okay. Extra cans.
You know, it's just, if you're talking about pubs or comps, it's a little bit different because by the end of the comps, I will take frags, but in pubs, never. Like,
I've also seen you carry zones when you're in Metropolis.
It's also for the comps, not for the pubs. Like, for the pubs, it's on the occasion. I just carry 12 shield sodas and 2 bananas.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's talk guns. This is the one I guessed on. I pulled a DT. Do you have a DT in your bunch?
Yes.
Okay. Then I feel like I did really well here, guys. Then we pulled this beauty. Do you have an op in your group? Yep. I saw that and I was like, I have to pick that up. All right. And then I wasn't able to find a gold, but I was able to find, you found the gold. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. So RadFox's favorite loadout. She's got the AKM, the op, the DT. She's got shield sodas. So instead of carrying just, 6 of them, she's carrying 12 of them. That's crazy. And then her bananas, which she's worked very hard at peeling the bananas. Let's talk about this one right here. You have a special mod on the AKM.
It just makes a bok 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 sound. Yeah.
And you can hear it if you're on her stream, but you can't hear it on mine. So I'm going to imitate it for you. It goes... Yep.
That's 100% how it sounds on my stream.
Yep. So if you haven't been in her stream and you haven't been watching her, shame on you. You should jump over there just to check out the mod she's got on the AKM. So the other thing that you have practiced really hard at is the reload on the DT. That is something that I literally see you doing nonstop, either in the training park or in the lobby. You are just reloading, and you've gotten so good with it that it's scary. I don't want to be anywhere near you with it, that's for sure. Let's see here. Oh, I do. There's one last piece of thing that we need to take care of. I have to kill RadFox.
My viewers were saying I need to knife you.
Everybody's caught on to how these work. I know you guys are all plotting, deciding, should I kill her? Should I let her kill me? So thank you, because I know you were probably plotting.
If I had a knife, hey, if I had a knife.
All right. Joining back in the lobby with me is our interviewee, RadFox. We're going to go over where we can find RadFox online. Where can we watch your content?
Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, but online only on Twitch.
MacCheesy VR.
Perfect.
Just chat is mocking me and
Trixie just brought RadFox a gold AWP and AKM.
Yep.
My
and I also have
teammate's
Discord
status is
if you
screwed now.
want to see some face reveal, which is not a secret at all. You can join my Discord and scroll through the pictures and find my face there.
Perfect. All right, so
ears.
Yep. So I'm part of that Discord as well. And so, yeah, you guys should pop in there and check out the extra content in there as well. Let's talk about these weapons more in detail. Do you have any secrets that you want to share with us, or secrets about reloading, anything like that that you want to pick up one of these guys and share?
About DT, it really mattered. Like, I never played on standalone Quest 2. I just don't have that game. I was playing on my Rift S for 1.5 years, then it broke, then I got Quest 2 with my PC, with my old PC, and I actually dropped the DT for like 1 month. I wasn't using it recently because on my old
BR_Vikings
Quest 2 with 120 Hz, etc.
Love your
it was just
TikTok.
too much for my PC, and my DT wouldn't reload like 95% of the times in the game.
Okay.
I gave up on it at all, like completely, and I was using M10. Like for the whole season, I mixed doubles last season. I was using just M10 because I couldn't use DT. But here I got my new PC. I moved in a new apartment. I upgraded everything like right away. And now I'm back to DT, and just I didn't know PC would make a difference there. I was just thinking like my PC wasn't bad, the game was running well, but now DT is just too easy. Like it really matters. Like it really matters. So yes, PC users, especially who use 120 Hz, especially Valve Index guys, it really has an advantage there. That's the truth. That's not cheating, hacking, but well, standalone guys do suffer. So it really makes a difference. Like it's just easy now. Like I don't have problems with that. But if you just can't do it, struggle. It was very sad for me to admit it, but yeah, I just took M10 and just practiced M10 because DT is not forgiving. But M10 you can I don't know, just you miss one reload on DT, you're dead. If the guy has M10, because he will not miss a shot on you. There are 6 of them. About the tips and tricks, like about Uzis and Matadors, which I never use anymore, but I used to use Matadors before the recent update. They just nerfed it too hard. Maybe you didn't notice it, but just in case you're gonna use it, you need to know that, for example, if you are on a roof and you drop down on a guy and want to shoot them, one of your gun will obviously reload in the air, so you will be handicapped and you will have only one of them shooting. That happens like almost every time. So if you notice something is wrong, that was wrong. What was wrong?
Yeah,
it was just
absolutely. I noticed it. I've had that conversation with other players too. Yeah. We were very frustrated and we thought something was wrong.
And it seems like that bug was fixed, but there was like for several months that my M10 Matadors and Uzis, when I always reload my guns, but often only with these 3 guns, they were always not reloaded. After you reloaded them, put them away in the backpack, put them back, and they're not reloaded. It killed me so many times, but it seems like it's fixed now. I've never had it before. And also with the AWP, there is sometimes happens almost every day. If you almost vertically, from here to the top of the tower, the AWP doesn't scope. If that happens to you, try different locations of your hands. Either make it closer to your face as much as you can, or the opposite way, or the farther from your head as you can. It just sometimes it works this way, sometimes the other. I don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't happen for a week. Sometimes it happens 50% of the games I'm playing. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, or it's the game today not in the mood. But yeah, if you have that proper scoping, just move your hands from and to your head.
Okay, so the adjustment of the hands, that's good.
Yep. So also, I don't know if I hope everyone knows already that after the last update, FAL shoots faster. You can actually shoot as fast as you want, and it actually shoots because it would jam before.
I did notice this. I was playing a couple days ago, and I had to pick it up, and I was like, whoa, I can shoot this whenever I want to, and I was nailing 29, 29, 29. I'm like, yes, good stuff.
Yeah, Matadors are not worthy to use now after the update. I gave them exactly 3 attempts. All those 3 attempts, I died miserably. So I'm not even picking up even gold ones anymore at all. I told myself, no, never. I'm just looking at the guns that I see here. I'm not sure, about RAB. RAB was really good before the update, but the recent update, one hand, is basically the same as AKM, so there is no point to use one hand RAB. Better take AKM. the end part is different. Like one of them goes on the left, that curve, and another goes to the right. They are opposite, but the whole recoil is just basically the same. So, but AKM kills faster. So if you're using one-handed RFB, just switch to AK better. But two hands seems to be easier on RFB. I'm not sure, but still, I never use it because it's just slower. Unless it's the only gun, because AKM and DTNOP are all kind of hard to find on the map usually.
And what are your thoughts on the history of the updating on the AKM? Because it has been like, it's been better, it's been worse, it's been better, it's been worse.
I mean, I don't know all the history. I only start for 4 months in my game. My favorite and only best main gun was CX4. So I only started using AKM in like January. After Pink-Ponish released the video AKM tutorial. I was playing with Honey gun back then, and he told me like, just watch this tutorial, you need to do it, like you need to master AKM. Like, AKM, so I only know how AKM has been since January this year. AKM was more difficult, and I obviously wasn't as good as I am right now, but I remember that I was doing like pretty well. I barely remember, to be honest, but I was using AKM. But after the last update, when they changed the recoil pattern, it's just super easy for me. It's just easier. The recoil is just easy. Like before that, it would have like, I don't know, like lightning thing there. You had to like up, down, up, down. Now it's just always up. It just sort of basically pull your hand like just down, and it's just easy. I don't know. That's my thoughts.
And do you use the AK upright, or do you turn it to its side when you're using it?
Let me see. I don't know. You tell me. If I use it one hand, it's like this.
All right. So she's upright.
It's I mean, it's not like completely like vertical a little bit, because I think I'm used to a little bit peeking. So yeah, as I practice it, I stand like this. So it's a little bit with the angle, but like not completely this. Just a little bit, but not like maybe like 30 degrees.
Okay. And do you feel like the chicken skin is the same as any other skin? I've heard some people say that it limits you.
That reminded me that so I was actually, after the last update, I was actually loving MP5 a lot, because it's just awesome. Just laser beam with 2 hands, and I became really good with that one-handed stuff. But when they released the skin, oh, McCheesy, thank you very much for the sub. Sorry, just thank you for the support. So when they released the skin, it was so hilarious. And then I saw the custom mode with the sound. Like, I loved it so much because I stream. That's mainly because of that. I wanted to like entertain. I saw it on other streams. I'm like, oh my god, it's hilarious. Like I need to do the same. People just gave me the file. I replaced it. You can do it only if you're playing on PC and using SteamVR, who's interested. You cannot do it any other way, only in SteamVR and PC. So I did it, and it was so hilarious. I was afraid that I would get tired of all those sounds, but no, I just don't notice them. Like for me, it's a visual gun. Actually, when I got my new PC and installed the game, I forgot to replace the file, and I went to the training park just to check the sounds and everything. I'm like, nothing's wrong with this gun. What's wrong? And it didn't have the chicken sound.
You couldn't figure it out.
It's just the natural sound for me now. Yeah, I was like, something's off. I cannot understand.
Now, is it just you that hears the chicken sound, or is it your teammates that play with you as well?
No, only me, but I also hear when enemies shoot it. So first days, it was hilarious. I'm like, that guy has a game. It's literally my clip on my TikTok. So it was hilarious. I started, like, I was using MP5 mainly, but I would still use AKM. But after this skin and that mode of these sounds, by the way, I also changed the reticle color to yellow just for this gun, because it was horrible because it's so big with, I think I was using green before.
Green,
but for me, with the yellow, it's just so super easy. I don't know how it works, but just for me, it's very easy when it has the yellow reticle.
So it kind of blends it.
I have no problem with, I don't know, but it's just easy. With other colors, it was super difficult and like took me a while to concentrate. But with yellow, it's just perfect. So if anyone like has the same like problem,
same skin, same
try yellow. Try yellow.
Perfect.
And try yellow if you really want to use it. Yeah, and so after this, just because it was entertaining, AKM just became my main, and I actually like mastered it. and now AKM is just, if you have AKM 2 stars or more, some people, my teammates joke like game is over.
Perfect.
Just-
All right, well,
I just
let
love
me
it.
share with you some other folks that have jumped into chat that want to say hello. They're here watching you. Thanks, Eben. Eben Bosman is in here, and you might hear some names you don't recognize because these are a lot of Facebook viewers, but I know that they know who you are, and you guys can jump over to RadFox's stream anytime and watch. She is live right now. We've got Miss Misery, Ryan Day, Jeezy. We've got one of your clan members, Elmist. Did I say that right? In
Yes,
here.
she's my favorite female teammate.
Atheist
Perfect.
underscore
And
bro.
one, I think.
Said,
Michael David
Hi,
Garcia,
Rad Lexiclub,
Jansen Fox,
Lexiclub.
Scarface, Mo. Thanks for joining, Mo. I like your banter in Jansen's stuff. Nathan Vaughn, Atheist Knight Rider, Chrisada, and like I said, Eben is here. So everybody that's joining in, also on Twitch, I appreciate you guys saying hello. And we're gonna keep going. We're about to ask RadFox which one of these weapons is the one she hates the most. Show me
I was
which
thinking
one.
a lot.
Uh-huh.
Is it here? It's not. It's P90.
It's the P90?
P90. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it's P90. I was
Devil's
thinking a lot.
Reaper is next
There's,
to
like,
me,
it's
really
just
disgusted.
guns that I use less. But P90,
Uh-huh.
I mean, I take MP5 1 star over gold P90. I don't know, like, it's, that's that hateful love, I guess, or something. I like P90 was my main gun before that update with the new guns. After that update, that recoil, that randomness at the end, and with one hand, it's like, I'm not bad with P90. Like, I'm okay. With any other gun, I'm okay. I'm not bad, but I hate it. So.
That's
There's no
alright.
logical into this. I just, no. Gold P90, 1 star MP5. You know, my choice. No, I'm not gonna take P90 golden. No.
Can't blame you there. I don't like it either, but that's because I'm not good with it no matter what it is. Let's talk about your weapon wheel. Do you organize it when you're playing?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I even organized it when we were doing our game.
Okay, tell me how you organize it. And I pulled it up next to you so I can show chat.
I go from the right to the left, right?
Yep.
So it's gonna be shotgun, AR, SMG, op, shell sodas, bananas.
Perfect.
And I can explain everything. Why?
Yep.
Like, I will be making a video if I'm not too lazy about it later. So about the banana first. So I mean, 3 guns on the right is something like pretty typical for the players, right? But like on the left, so from the bananas, it was a tip from another person. I honestly don't remember who it was, but thank you if you're there, if you're here. So the thing is, when you die, it actually doesn't matter, but for example, when you're running in the zone, there is enemy chasing you, you got a banana, you die, he doesn't have any heals, he wants to eat your banana, he waiting for the loot to appear, he's about to die, and it spawns from the right to the left, so banana will be the last thing to respawn if it's in the last slot. So he can just have not enough time to wait for the spawn and eat it, and the person will die. That's why. Like, I don't always do it,
very
but
cool.
sometimes I do it. Like, that's something I don't do, but sometimes I do, yeah, because I remember that explanation and I liked it. So yeah.
Yeah, that's very strategic. I've never thought of it that way.
Yeah. I was surprised very much when I heard it, and I'm like, oh my god, I should do it. It's awesome.
All right, RadFox, what is the easiest way to kill you? Will you share your weakness with us?
Frag grenades and swords. If you want to make me scream, just sword me.
All right,
There is
we've got a lot of people who
compilation on my YouTube, with how I scream, and there's like how I knife people too, and op. But yes, how I scream, it's gonna be compilation in several parts. When I have time to make it, I have tons of clips for that.
So carry your samurais and carry your nades.
Or pin drop me, or pin drop me. Or pin drop
drop.
me. I hate you if you pin drop me, but it's fun to scream.
I'm a regular. I play like this very often. I play like that a lot. Always looking.
Yep.
let's talk
Especially
about...
if nothing happened for some time. Yep.
Yep. That just means that they're gearing up for learning how to do it even more tricky.
Wait. or yeah, my Ellie says, or boo her, exactly. If you boo me, I scream, or I just step in return, like, you know, like, there was fun game, a couple of days ago. One person, so just enemy basically died in the beginning of the game, and his teammates, didn't die till the end of the game, and they never rest him, or he asked them not to rest, for the whole game. I think it was even with Ellie. Like from Metropolis to them. He was booing us on the way. He booed me like 5 times. Like he booed me, I'm like, stab at you. And I think we were having fun together.
Oh God, I love the boos. I love them. I think they should just keep them. It plays like there's another factor that goes along with it. If you boo somebody, they know where you're at. So if you boo somebody and you're walking towards your teammates, they also know where your teammates are at. So you guys got to be careful with that.
Actually, that's one thing that happened yesterday in Mixed Doubles. I saw one person rotating, and I didn't know it was only one left, but until someone booed me very close, I'm like, oh my god, that's only one person, we need to push and just kill, and that's what happened. So in comps, better not boo, because we will know you're alone there. Yeah, it was like a mistake there on their part, I think, because we didn't know it was just one person. Be careful. All right. In pubs, it's fun.
Be careful. Let's talk about your stream, RadFox. Why do you share your content? Why do you stream?
Why do I stream? So it started last year. I've been streaming for more than a year. I started in August, so it's been more than 1 year. I bought my first VR headset with Tess in March, so it's been 1 year and a half. I bought it just because, you know, like, I loved VR. I tried it a couple of times in like malls, and I loved it so much, like roller coasters and something else. Then just one day, you know, just it happened. Like one day, I wondered, how much does a VR headset cost? I have a PC and stuff, and I'm sure it's extremely expensive, and I'm not gonna buy it. But you know, I just wonder. So it appeared Rift S cost not too much. Sorry, I'm gonna drink. Oh, I don't have the voice. Just a second. From my merch mug with water.
You guys can have RadFox merch too.
So, and it appeared if this was affordable. I'm like, no way, I'm buying it right now. That's literally what happened. So VR is also, by the way, how I lost my weight. Like, I was never like big girl, but still VR, a lot of training in Beat Saber and standing, streaming, not really eating anything for 5 hours, you know. It just, you don't eat much, so I lost some weight, and it's awesome. I'm pretty proud of that. Beat Saber helped a lot. So first I was mainly playing Beat Saber, I think, because I was getting sick in VR. I couldn't play for more than 1 hour, so I would, like, you know, like some people run, I would just wake up, have some breakfast. After some time, I would just 1 hour in Beat Saber with those weights on your wrists, and on like expert mode, and it like burns so many calories.
Have you ever tried Supernatural?
Like, sorry, what?
Supernatural, the game. It's also very similar to Beat Saber. It's to music, but it's got different moves and lunges and things like that.
I've never.
That's a cool one too. Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I didn't do much VR, but then I was like discovering VR, and at some point, like I saw videos of Beat Saber, like how people actually like are in the game, and that got me interested, and I got to know that it's called mixed reality. You need green screen, you need light, some apps. It was easy. I watched her videos how to set it all up, and I'm like, there always been a joke within my friends that I'm a girl with long hair, like they think I'm pretty, smart, can joke and stuff, and now I have her headset. And green screen is actually affordable as well, because I thought it was like expensive or something, but it's just green fabric, basically. Like, it's not expensive, just fabric. So, oh my god, I can do it, and I already have a PC. I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
So I ordered the green screen. I ordered lamps. So green screen, I got lucky. It was big enough. It's instead of, it was, I mean, even now it's basically like curtains. So it's instead of the wall and a little bit on the floor. Then I bought light, like super small lamp. It appeared it's too small because in the apartment where I lived before, it appeared I had awful lighting there. It was just not enough for the green screen to work. I thought I messed up with the green screen, but no. Googling told me that it's just light. So I bought like twice bigger lamp. It came, I was wrong. Like every delivery took like a couple of days. So you see, I was so like, oh my god, when already? 2 more days, no way. So I was wrong with the sizes of the lamp. I had to return it. I had to order bigger. I waited again. I was so not nervous, but you know, like I forgot the English words for that. Excited and stuff. Then when it all finally arrived, I could set it up. And I started making first videos to understand where my webcam. I also ordered webcam for that.
Yeah.
The streaming webcam, it's somewhere in my descriptions. I just don't remember how it's called, like Logitech E922, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. So it took me like a week, I think, to set it all up, to make the test videos and stuff. And the fun thing is, my first stream was not VR. I was testing green screen, and it was Hearthstone. For like 3 days, I was just streaming Hearthstone for my friends to just see how, like, you know, sounds, voice works, my green screen, is it working or not? How can you hear me? How can I talk? Just to get used to that. Yeah, the Hearthstone, basically the only game I played on PC while having dinner or something. Now I just watch Twitch streamers. And then my first ever stream, it was a Township Tale. Because have you ever seen a Township Tale stream?
I have. Yep.
You have literally back your whole body in the game. I was walking with my legs, not to have sickness, by the way. That helped a lot. So on my first streams in Pop 1, I would walk on the road and walk in my real life in Monument Place, just by habit. So, and like backpack was literally on your back, and you hold the sword. It was in your real hand. It's like mixed reality. I love it so much. I barely do it anymore, but I love it so much. So my first stream was for Township Tale. Second stream, it was Beat Saber in a Township Tale. Pop 1 only like how many, like after 2 months after that. And literally my first stream starts with, I have no idea if I'm gonna like this game. I guess if I will maybe stream it more.
Yeah, and you do jump into different games, and you do stream different games still. I'll pop in and I'll be like, this is not Pop 1. And then I'll watch and see what you're I'll watch and see what you're playing, and you're always in some kind of a really cool game. So we did have somebody in chat wanted to know, did you have any anxiety when you first started streaming, or do you get anxiety at all when you're about to go live or anything like that now?
Yeah, recently every time I'm about to press go live, I wait for like a couple of minutes because I actually press it, because especially when I took a break of 1 week when I was moving to a new apartment, I was like for the whole day, I'm like, what if they like not gonna watch me anymore after 1 week break? What if I forgot how to speak English because I was only chatting and not speaking it loud? And what if actually, I don't know, obviously something like goes wrong, breaks on your first day when back. Like I was having problems with my router here, I had to change it. And so, yeah, I was pretty nervous. Even like now, I mostly get nervous when I start. I don't know, just 1-2 minutes before, like today, even before the interview, yeah, I was pretty nervous as well. Not too nervous, but yeah, but first days, I honestly don't remember. The hard part was like getting used to like no one watches you. Especially like Pop 1. If you stream Pop 1, people are gonna watch you because not many people stream Pop 1, and actually like enough people want to watch Pop 1. So, but with a Township Tale, if I hit 5 viewers, I was like, oh my god, so many people watch me! Because a Township Tale, no one like ever watches that. Nazy helped me a lot, so I got just lucky there. I reached my affiliate for just 2 weeks, and with a Township Tale, it's just amazing. She rated me, you know Nazy, right? The Beat Saber, she mostly does Beat Saber, and she's like super famous, and she doesn't stream much right now, but 1 year ago, she would stream like every day, and so she rated me with like 200 viewers on my 3rd day stream.
Nice. And you're like, what do I do?
Nazy, I'm like watching your videos to set up my green screen and stuff, like, no way. And she rated me then, like, in a week when I was streaming Beat Saber as well. And so because of that, like 200 viewers, I reached my average very quickly, and like I actually reached average right away because of that, but I just needed 50 followers. So just 2 weeks it took me to get 50 followers there. So yeah, and by the way, also why I'm still here. So when I quit my job and I started streaming, I gave myself 1 year because I knew like streaming and stuff, you shouldn't expect anything right away, and because your setup and everything will never be perfect right away. You need to wait. So I gave myself 1 year, and I said to myself, okay, let's see how 1 year goes. If in 1 year I'm not satisfied with what I got, it's not worth it. But yes, it's worth it.
It's worth it.
I like that you love
I'm glad
me,
you do
and
it.
I love you all too.
Aw. Let's talk about your teammates. How do you pick your teammates? Do you wait for them? Do you talk about it in Discord ahead of time? How do you pick who you're playing with every day?
Well, my teammates should have like mac cheese in it, in the name, then it works.
We get it. You and Mac Cheesy are tight.
As I'm in WWW, they're like enemies and abstract. They're just the main problem is you need to play at the same time I play. That's something not easy because I usually stream from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sorry, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern. That's from 5 p.m. till 10 p.m. my time. So usually like enemies abstract from my clan, they're usually on that time often, or not often, but you know, and Makchis is my favorite teammate. But other people, I think they're mostly changed. Like there's no one who I could play like every day. I think not many people. So it's just someone who's in line. But yeah, obviously like from Red group, from my clan, just people I got like, you know, I vibed with, like Omega Hub told me yesterday. He's awesome. Sometimes he's online when I play. And all those people who are in the chat, I think I've played with most of them, if not with all of them, and I like them too. I haven't heard the name of the person I didn't like, so yes, those are also my teammates I would like to play.
Well, Space Roach is also here. He jumped in and he's watching, and he says, "Hello, Rad."
Hello, Space Roach. And yeah, sometimes I go with randoms if there is no one. Sometimes I go with someone from my chat, but if you have space, because I want to play with everyone, but sometimes I agree. Yeah, sometimes someone asks, or I just ask someone who I haven't played for a long time, and I know probably person is free this time. Like there were like, you know, different times in my I don't know, career. It's not career, whatever.
Your streaming career,
like 1 month, I would ask every day for someone to play with me, especially when the ranks was on. I would ask someone to play before I go online. Sometimes I'm in the mood that I don't know, I'm just gonna go, like I'm sad or whatever. I don't want to bother anyone. I don't want to burden anyone. I'm just gonna go online and be frustrating in solos if no one asks. So, but usually someone's there to play with. But you know, like I'm a little bit anxious about people I don't know, so it takes big of me to play with someone I've never played before.
Yeah, I noticed that you were playing with a newer player, or just somebody you didn't know. I think it was yesterday or the day before when I was watching, and it seemed like it took a lot of energy out of you. You were like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, every person I don't know, first time I play with, it's always a lot of energy for me, so I'm not that one streamer that would always go solo, or who would always play with everyone, like every game, like change partners every game for them. That's not about me, because, yeah, I would just not be me, like in 1 hour, I think, like, you know, like no energy at all, like that's truth. But yeah, sometimes randoms are awesome, like, and they become like, I mean, most people that are in my friend list, they were randoms at some point. So that's also like how I met my friends. Some of them, they were just randoms at some point. Yeah, so it takes like, you know, to press that solo button and see if you're gonna get someone who's gonna be female, or it's gonna be someone, oh my god, RadFox, I know you, so awesome, gold opens yours, gold again yours. So you know, you never know how it's gonna be, so it's like playing some lottery if you're gonna get that lucky ticket or not.
And that can be fun. That can be really fun when you pop into the lobby and then you have
God, really
5 people running up
I
to
just
you.
remembered. I just remember that one game I was with Abstract, and the game is gonna be on my YouTube next month. We got one kid. It wasn't Squeaker, but he was like on his wave, and my chat liked his voice, and they said, "Please ask him to say I love corn." I didn't know that reference. Did you see the video about I love corn?
I love corn.
Yeah, I didn't know about that, but I got to watch it after. And he's like, "I love corn." And they were like, oh my god, that sounds exactly like him. Oh my god. And the kid said after that, "I love corn. It has the juice." And my channel just exploded. I was laughing. I didn't understand the reference, but it was hilarious. And we played it random second time right away, and we were just laughing at it. Like, yeah, you know how it's gonna be, but
yep. And that's when it's worth it. When you run into somebody that just like it just makes your day. Like it just makes your day.
Yep.
Let's talk about if you were a brand new player. With all your experience that you know right now, as a brand new player, what is something you would want to know right away?
That M10 is auto shotgun.
Auto shotgun, yes. I just learned that recently in one of my last interviews.
Oh my god, yes. And I got to know that MK car didn't know CX4 was auto also. So CX4 and M10 are auto guns, guys. If you didn't know that, shame on you. And shame on me for not knowing that for months. Oh my god.
I want to get into your stats. I want to know what your stats are. You can share your career stats or your daily stats. Share what those are with us, because I bet they're pretty awesome.
Fantastic pattern, which caused me to Google Chrome to here and stats.com. Okay, my career stats are, I've played 6,500 games for this year. My win rate is 54.5%. My average kill is 3.1 and average damage is 736.
You guys, that is crazy. You're really good, Rad. You're really good.
That's alright. I could be better if I was competitive. Season stats are like the recent stats are like around somewhere 4 kills and 1k damage. And actually, like, my loot numbers are so high. Like my career loot is 91. My average loot, like, daily is about 120. So
wow.
I'm a loot goblin for real.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a loot goblin.
Throughout the whole game, she's still picking stuff up.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. What did you think about the rank placement? When they did rank, what did you think about it? Did you like it, not like it? Was it good, not good? How did it fit into your routine?
It was sad, frustrating, and boring. I'm happy they removed it. Now I can fun again. And obviously, as everyone else, you wouldn't want to go there until you have a full squad that you know you would get some wins with, not just any squad.
Yeah.
And it was just frustrating and boring because people would always camp like till the end. No one would want to engage, so they would have that placement just like comps. So basically pubs became comps. And like, you know, I usually say like I want to have fun in pubs now. I don't want to sweat it too much. Like, for example, there was a moment recently that my 2 teammates died and it was me alone, and the enemies were like all 3 of them pushed me in the gun store, and like, wait, I'm just gonna dab at them and like did it like 10 times instead of fighting. I just want to have fun now. Like I passed that point where like I want to sweat too much, and I got my when I got the top 25 season. I'm like, okay, I know I can do it.
Christiox 3000.
I can relax. I can retire now, so I can just pause.
Oh, hum
so
is
now
this?
when the enemies boo me, I just dab at them, and sometimes I just do some silly things like, I don't know. I have redeems on my channel, right? So I can go 6 for only for one game if you ask me, or something like that, and it's hilarious. And especially my peaks 4, it does pew 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 when I shoot it. So that's something hilarious also. I just prefer have fun now. So. And my stats became worse because recently I would get like 5 something kills and like 1200 damage average every game, but now since I have fun, I don't care that much for them. And
Christiox 3000.
I know, it's just funny, especially when you have your friends to play with. It's better. Like now for me, fun is better than serious.
Okay. Yeah. For me too. I mean, I am not a sweaty player. I am not out there to make rank at all. So I'm glad it doesn't exist right now for my gameplay because people want to play with me again. So yeah, I know. Let's talk a little bit about things that get to know you as RadFox outside of the game. So these are just some of your favorites. What would be your favorite food?
You mean like in general, or when I play, or both?
Both.
Because it's different. Both.
Okay.
Pasta. It's pasta. I love pasta. I would eat it every day. Different pasta every time. I just love it. Like mac and cheese is my favorite.
Crispy Ox
Mac and
3000.
cheese.
That's funny. I
Mac
know
cheesy.
that's funny.
I would play.
It has nothing to do in common. It was always like that for all my life, but it's just funny coincidence. Yep. But I know I shouldn't eat it like the same food every day, so I don't eat it often. But yeah, that's my favorite. I love pasta in any like shape and size and everything. But yeah, with cheese it's the best. When I play VR in stream, I would get hungry. I usually like prepare a salad in advance, like you know, the typical one. For today, for example, my VR dinner will be cucumbers, tomatoes, green onion, parsley, and salad leaves with just some mayo, because it's just I don't see anything now with my new mask. I could see before under my nose in that nose hole, but with the new mask I don't see my dish at all, so I just hold it very close and
So you just shoveled it in.
yeah, so it's pretty comfortable. Sometimes it appears after I take my headset off that there is a part of a cucumber on the green screen. Well,
I do see you walking over. Yeah, I see you do this. You're like do do do, and then you're like eating something, and then you're like do do do. Come back.
Or like if it's not salad, because you like get tired of the same food. It's like pancakes. I just microwave them and with something in it. I usually just that's when I go there. Just take a pancake. Or what else? Sometimes it's just some buns, or like just hot sandwiches or something that I cut in pieces and just with the fork, so I couldn't
Snack.
I don't need to watch there. Something convenient to eat, basically.
Okay.
But yeah, if my everyday life is pasta.
Today is my favorite holiday. For U.S. holidays, what would be your favorite holiday? Do you have one?
So, no, I don't have favorite holidays, but the biggest months in Russia are New Year. We have 10 days off for it officially. So you can tell it's a big holiday. Like the biggest one here, it's always been like that. We don't have Christmas. Christmas here is just something I tell on my streams, and people are usually interested, so I can tell this here as well. So we don't have Christmas as you have it. We have Christmas on 7th January, but that's just some religious. I forgot the word. How it's called? Not New Year, but how it's called? How it's called? Forgot. Christmas. I forgot the word, sorry. Oh my god. So Christmas in Russia is not Christmas in USA. It's just some religious holiday, and it's totally different. It's just, it's okay, today is Christmas. That's all. It's not a celebration at all. But New Year here is the same big as for you. It starts here pretty much in November, the eve-ish, because everything's gonna be decorated for the New Year, since basically sometimes it's since snow falls, but usually it's in November. Like we had actually our first snow yesterday, today too, but it just melts all the way right away. But our first snow we had yesterday. So today I woke up and opened my window, and like, there's everything is snow.
Snowy covered, yep.
Yep, it's here already. So New Year is the biggest holiday there, and just because it's so big, we have those 10 days off, everything's decorated, you kind of feel the atmosphere. Like I never decorate anything in my room. I just don't feel it. I don't know, I loved it when I was a kid. And obviously birthday is something here, and that's all. Like other holidays, I don't do anything for them at all, but yeah, those two. And again, my birthday is gonna be 11/11. I will be doing 12-hour stream. You're welcome on my Twitch. It will be.
You guys hear it? Make sure you join RadFox on November 11th.
But I'm gonna. It's from 5 a.m. till 5 p.m. Eastern. It's gonna be from 12 p.m. till 12 a.m. my time. So it's 5 yours.
Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So let's talk about Do you ever get to watch TV or movies outside of playing Pop One? If you do, what would be like your favorite TV show or your favorite movie?
I barely watch anything recently, but it's like my favorite one is Doctor Who.
Doctor Who?
Black Mirror.
Okay, I love Black Mirror.
I do have posters here.
I love those shows. I love those.
Yeah, it's amazing. But yeah,
Test Play is my favorite one.
I can rewatch it. Yeah, I can I sometimes rewatch just different parts of Doctor Who. I like have posters here. I have a lot of postcards. I have like a mug that looks like TARDIS. In my old apartments, I had one door in Doctor Who, like in TARDIS shape. I have some other merch of Doctor Who. So yeah, that's my favorite. I don't know what's that TV show, franchise. I don't know how you call it. 10th Doctor is the best Doctor, and I also love Amy Pond. Whoever is watching and knows what I'm talking about. Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, but I cannot tell about any movies. Like I was thinking today, and I just cannot remember anything. Like I just know. Obviously, there are some I love, but I just don't remember.
Nothing
because I
popping
just
up.
haven't watched anything for ages. Yeah.
Okay. What about any pets? Do you have any furry critters or little critters running around where you live? Do you have any pets and critters?
No, I don't have any pets. I don't have
no foxes?
Any... No pets, no plants, no nothing. But when I was studying at university, I had hamsters and guinea pigs at different points. First I had hamsters, then guinea pigs. Guinea pigs eat a lot. Oh my God,
they do.
They eat
and
a
they're
lot.
noisy.
I do have I have actually a lot of funny stories about hamsters, but one story I was telling on my stream recently, it was that I actually have just because I was moving, I remember that story. I still have a blanket that has eaten holes in it for my hamster. I remember that story. I have a very fluffy hamster that like hair, like long hair on the hamster. So and it at that point, I had several hamsters. This hamster was very shy. Other hamsters would bully him, and he would always crouch somewhere, like in my shoe or somewhere, and just stay there alone, poor hamster. And so one day I went to university. The university from my dormitory was 10 minutes away walking. And so it was one I don't know how you call it in English, period or lesson, whatever. It's 1 hour and a half, one lesson, and almost in the middle there, I was there with my notebook, pen, etc. And at some point I either heard something or needed something else from my backpack.
Oh, no.
And I opened it, and there was my hamster there.
It came with you.
And I'm like, yeah, and the fun, I'm just in front of the teacher, right here, just 1 feet away from my teacher. And he sees my reaction that I'm looking at my backpack, and then at him, and he's like, "What's up?" I'm like,
my hamster came with me.
And it took half an hour of that lesson just because it was everyone was that hamster, and it was funny.
My hamster came with me.
And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, but now I have to go to the dormitory just to get it back. It already eaten a hole in my backpack.
Oh my gosh. The dog didn't eat your homework. The hamster did.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. All right. Well,
now I don't have anyone.
The next question is I'm supposed to guess if I believe that you are preferring coffee, energy drink, tea, or soda. And this one, I'm not sure if I'm going to get it right, but I'm going to go out there because I don't really see you drinking coffee, energy drink, tea, or soda. You drink a lot of water. I'm going to guess that you're a tea drinker.
Yeah, I drink only tea and water in my life. Sometimes I do smoothies or milkshakes stuff at home. That's about it. I never drink coffee. I just don't like the taste. And it just didn't happen. I didn't fall in love. It just the taste is just disgusting. I'm sorry.
I'm with you there. I'm a tea drinker too.
It's disgusting. Just beverages sodas and stuff. They're just, I don't know. I don't like them. They're too sweet. I don't drink juices. They're too sweet. And also I had stomach problems, and sodas are really bad for your stomach. And I never drink alcohol as well. So yeah, just tea.
Okay.
These days I just drink black tea or black tea with lime. and water. That's all.
Okay.
I love it. I love tea. I have like 5 teas a day. So.
I do too. I drink tea like nonstop.
Yes, same.
All
Here
right.
in Russia, we have a saying that if you are bored or it's cold, you just get a tea. So.
Okay.
If you don't know what to do.
A lot of people that watch your stream already know this answer because you're well known for it, actually, in the community. The question is really simple, though. Do you warm up before you jump in and play Pop 1? Do you utilize the training park or jump into like a TDM or a war or something to warm up? How do you warm up before you play?
It differs. Today I'm not gonna warm up. I'm just gonna go play squads after we're done here. But it's just different. But like usually I'd say I go to park for like 20-30 minutes. I just do AKM MP5, GT, OP, and Magnum, just close range, because I don't know why, but just sometimes I use them instead of the shotgun if there is nothing else. So I just do the rapid fire. Yeah, that's all. So it's usually like 20-30 minutes, but sometimes I just go to the park, not even if I want to warm up, but for example, let's say I didn't stream for 2 days. I'm just gonna talk to my chat and tell stories. So it's like a nice way not to get too distracted. You can just like shoot or just don't do anything, just stay there in the park. I mute myself, I mute everyone else there through the settings, and yeah, I just can talk. But sometimes I just go and play. It differs, like, if it's asked me 1 month ago, I would say I daily go to park and I'm not gonna play without it. But now it's just whatever I feel like. About TDM, yeah. Before I would sometimes go to park first and then to TDM to totally warm up. But yeah, now there is no TDM. I haven't tried sword. I'm not gonna make my shoulders hurt. I know it's gonna be there. Go there at any cost.
Do you actually? I'm going to answer this for you. Do I think you rage quit? Yes or no? I would say no. There's no possibility of RadFox rage quitting. Do you rage quit? Yes or no?
No, never. No. I mean, I'm here. I play VR. I stream. I escape to VR for my real life.
Hey,
I'm here to have fun and enjoy, and I want you to have fun and enjoy. If there is just person that acts rude or like hates, toxic, etc., there is a very high possibility that you're never gonna play with RadFox ever again. But yeah, I'm here to have fun and enjoy, and I prefer you to have fun and enjoy. There is no possibility if we're all having fun and enjoy, no one ever gonna rage quit. So, no, that's never happening.
Hello, Green Dragon and Neural. Thank you for that follow and those likes. I'm here interviewing RadFox VR. She is also live right now on Twitch. You can feel free to jump into her stream and say hello to her. She is going to be playing some games after this, and we are near the tail end of our interview. So we're going to roll into the interesting questions, some of the ones that I like the most. RadFox, who is your favorite streamer to watch?
I was thinking about that too. Like I would like to watch my friends playing, right? But the truth is, they play when I play, so we play together. So I don't watch them. There's like there's like 2 edges to that. But if you say if I need to say like people I usually watch and I watch the most, that I have most channel points at here, so it's gonna be Smiggy and Sumachi, because they sometimes stream when I have lunch or like breakfast. So yeah, I just get to see them the most. And Smiggy is the one who made like my PX4 go pew pew pew, my Magnum and Fal go Star Wars sounds, my Cyberblade and Knife are now, I again forgot from Star Wars, how you call those?
Yeah, they're sabers, lightsabers.
Lightsaber, yeah, the lightsaber sound, yeah, it's all there because of Smiggy. Helped me there. Yeah, so if you ever get to watch Smiggy, he streams on Twitch, you should go there because he has all this, not all the sounds changed, but so many. Like when he sends coins, it's Mario's sound there of the coins.
Oh, cool.
For example, like victory things, they're all different there. Like for me, it's too much. I love I have like 5 guns modified, I think. And that for me, that's enough. But yeah, he has all kinds of. Oh my God, he speaks for does Truth. That's from my video. I do that on my first day of Pop One. Kind of embarrassing, but that's so fun that, I mean, yeah, you can live
it. All right. And then who is your maybe least favorite streamer?
I don't know if there are any. I've never thought of that. No idea, but if they're just in general, I mean, there are no names, but I can see, like, I can call you a picture of least favorite streamer, right? So that's a streamer that doesn't interact with the chat. If I go there and I write hi, I expect you to say hi, or I'm gonna close your stream. And I'm gonna give you a second try some other day, but if I don't see anything again, I'm sorry, I'm not there anymore. That's all. Like, that's, yeah, if you stream, I mean, I know some people stream for not stream, but just to record, because sometimes it's easy. Then the person
they learn
care,
more about themselves. Yeah. I'm terrible with chat. I'm terrible with chat because I'm focused on the person in front of me, and so my content is a little bit different. But when I am playing the game, I do talk a little more.
Yeah. But then also some people like make it like a note in their stream tasks that talk to chat between games. Then it's totally alright and understandable. But if sometimes I wait till the game ends. I wait for the person to check the chat because I know it can be that way. And if the person doesn't check the chat, it goes there. Then I close the stream.
And you're like, okay, next. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's talk about anybody that you would like to thank for giving you the ability to stream and share your content. Somebody that maybe has helped you, like you were talking about, helping you with the mod sounds and things like that when you have questions. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Yep. I mean, what I can think of right now, I'm obviously gonna forget someone. I'm sorry because it's been a long time. But obviously, that's some people I know in my real life. That's my friends that helped me. But you know, no one of them. So, but as for someone you know, it's gonna be Smiggy. Yeah, he has helped me with actually not only mods, but with some other technical stuff too. Then it's gonna be Weller from the Rad group in Discord. He spent like 2 hours of his life to help me set that pineapple thing, voice attack, when I just say the word and it puts a mark on my stream and then clip it later. Then it's gonna be Sumachi. At least one thing he helped me with. I'm sure it was more actually, but I remember I have that bot in my Discord that notifies you when my video went out, when I go live. That's like with the help of Sumachi. He helped me to do that. I'm sure he helped me with something else. Basically, if you need something, you can ask Sumachi. He'll probably help you. He's actually very nice. I'm not sure who else, because that's the 3 person I can remember that I had problems with. Usually I just go to internet and search it for myself because I don't like to burden people. But I'm sure I got someone. I'm sorry. Thank you all if you helped me with something. I'm sorry. I'm obviously forgot someone.
All right. Well, let's talk about your stream setup. There's a lot of technical things that go into it. You've already kind of shared a little bit about your settings, having like a green screen and that you do not play standalone. What are some of the setups that you have, the apps that you use in order for you to stream and share content?
As of now, right now, I'm standing on green screen, and under the green screen, I have a mat glued to my floor. So I know where I stand. I rotate, but also there is my chat pinned on the left. So if I rotate, I know my chat should be on the left. And also there is a mat, so I don't go anywhere to break my fingers and stuff. So that mat really helps, like with your orienteering where I am right now. And also I have a fan on, which also helps me with orienteering that I'm facing somewhere wrong. I'm using Quest 2 with the link cable original, and I have the pulley system, and it's a little bit like a DIY upgraded. So I'm never gonna break my cable. It's never gonna be like
no hamsters are gonna chew it.
No one's gonna. Yeah, it's under my ceiling. So then goes, I have 2 PC. One PC is streaming PC, another is gaming PC. I use that's called NDI, the link between them. The closest I can think like Wi-Fi, but it's NDI, just between them. There is no cable, nothing. So my streaming PC has opened only only OBS, where I press stream and I have my scenes there, like starting soon, be right back. Thanks for watching scene. I change them every several months, guys. They are awesome. People say they're awesome. I personally love
They
the ones
are.
I have right now. So you can like open my old stream and just go for like beginning, end, and somewhere sometimes you can find the beer back, not every time. So it's OBS there and stream labels. Stream labels is a app that helps like on my stream there are overlays and it updates when someone followed, so the name appears there. I think that's all for streaming PC. There's only like 2 things open, but as for goes my gaming PC that's behind me right now, that's so first of all, what you can see in my stream is thanks to OBS and Oculus Mirror. I don't use the game capture because the game capture captures like so small, like the window is so small. You can like when you open Oculus Mirror, the field of view is so much bigger. It's just bigger. So I was using game capture before, but then I'm like, oh my god, what I was doing with my life, and I realized how much it differs. So it's gonna be OBS, Chatty. Chatty is the app which makes sounds when the using you message in my Twitch. I hear the sound, I just go on the left and I can read the message and interact with the chat. Because you can think you can, I'm like, I'm gonna look at the chat often. That's what I thought. It appears it was there like 1 minute, like once in 5 minutes or something. And you miss so many messages and that's not cool. So I thought like I need to interact more because yeah, like I thought I would always watch there when I have nothing to do in the game, like in the lobby and stuff. But then I was rewatching myself and sometimes here before the game starts, I would never watch there, and I was just thinking I was always watching there. So yeah, if you like need that, you can just set that app Chatty, and that makes sounds. You can customize them too. Then I have Twitch chat, just a browser page. It just pinned there because I use link cable. I can pin it anywhere I want and make it as small or as big as I want. Then it goes. Oh wait, I can actually open my desk. Wait a second. Here I have Voice Attack. That's the app that helps me put marks on my stream. So I say pineapple. That's when I want to clip something later. Then I have obviously Oculus app. Then I have SteamVR. I play through SteamVR. That's where my Pop 1 game is. And I also have browser open with stats because they recently added this session thing. Did you see it? You know what I'm about? Yeah, so I don't do that right now, but I used to press start a session, so it's also pinned in my browser.
Okay.
That's all. That's actually a lot of apps, but that's all.
Okay. Well, funny thing that you use the word pineapple. I've got a quick funny story about that. So, I am a rage quitter. I am. And when Devil's Reaper and I play, we had to come up with a code word for me to just not get mad at our other player and just, you know, quit if I was frustrated with somebody being rude or whatever. We came up with the word pineapple in game. So if I say pineapple, he knows I'm returning to the lobby. So that's super funny. I don't rage quit that often, but yeah, that's my code word if I'm just like not doing that. Another player in Pop 1 also has the same word for also rage quitting. And I don't know if that's connected. Do you know other players? Do you know? I don't know anybody else that knows about it. Yeah, I've shared it out there now, but
yeah. Why does everyone has pineapple there then? I'm so surprised.
I don't know.
I had no another person. Wow, it's interesting.
So random.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, oh my.
Well, now everybody knows when you're ready to go back to the lobby and rage quit, just say pineapple to your teammate.
Yeah, so when I got to know that one person has that code word pineapple, when I got to know that now also my teammates sometimes joke that when I say pineapple, like I rage quit on RadFox, and they know I'm not because I'm just
pineapple is safe word.
So yeah,
Mac Cheesy says pineapple is a safe word. Mac Cheesy.
Yeah,
like I use it when I'm in Legions.
I was trying to use clip it, something else, and because of my accent and probably something else, maybe the Windows itself, it just didn't recognize it. And then I would go as Weller, that's his nickname that helped me set it up. I like, okay, Clipset doesn't work, obviously. Like, 90%, it just doesn't recognize my voice. Like, it just cannot do it. I'm gonna go with Weller. And 90% of my marks there, I never said Weller, but it recognized Weller. So there were all these false recognitions.
Oh my
And then I
gosh.
asked my chat, hey, what words should I use? Like, I have no idea, like, any tips. And I don't remember who it was, Marie, but someone just said, try pineapple.
Pineapple,
And I'm like, oh
yeah.
my God,
It worked.
100%.
That's
Like,
so
oh
funny.
my God, it works every time I said it. That's awesome. So it's really random, you see?
Steel Runner, Nafis, let's see here, Mink, and Clutch, thanks for those follows. I'm wrapping up my interview here with RadFox VR. You can find her live right now on Twitch. She is going to be playing after the interview. I am actually down to my last couple of questions. My next one, RadFox, for you is, we have that decision to make at the beginning of the game. Hot drop or pod? When do you hot drop? When do you pod? How do you make your choice?
I hot drop every time it's a good drop, like when you have the good side and stuff. If it's bad side, I just short pod. But I don't always short pod. I only would short pod if two teams drop, so I could third party them, because otherwise that one team who hot drop, they already have guns by the time I land, so it's not worth it. But also, if my 3 hot drops in a row went wrong, I just said, Fox it, we are gonna pod this time till the end of the map. That's all. Basically a hot drop if it's a good one. Yep. Because I want to have fun, I want to do stupid, I want to knife them all.
That's right. And then everybody's grabbing nades and samurais and coming after RadFox. All right. Let's talk about who is your, in your opinion today, the best player in Population 1. Who do you think is the best one out there right now?
So it's a tricky one because there are different, again, parts of it. First of all, different time zone. So I don't know so many people because they always play or stream when I'm sleeping. So I've never ever met them or heard about them. So obviously I have a lack of knowledge of players out there. Then secondly, it's easier to know if someone's good or bad when they stream. You can see oh my God, this guy's person, have you seen what he's doing? And when it just starts or something you heard, you actually have no idea, like, you know, so it's tricky. So from what I know, what I heard, what I've seen, it's Culture. He's amazing. Yeah, I think Maxi said it, right? So you heard all of that. Yeah, like sometimes he would go 17 kills average a game, like,
yeah, it's scary.
So yeah, he's awesome.
Okay. And what about your favorite Pop 1 enemy?
They're the same. It's gonna be Culture. When he's in the lobby now, I'm so excited that he's there. I'm like, guys, you know, right? He's gonna knife or sword you. Don't worry, it's gonna be me. And like, I've got several videos already how he'll just goes for me. Like, I don't know if he does it on purpose. I doubt, but it just always happens. If he's in the game, I'm in the game, I'm gonna be sworded or knifed, and I scream so hard. That's usually the hardest scream of the day. Like one time he was hiding in a tree, and I was standing there for like 20 seconds, and I didn't notice him at all, and he would just pin drop on me from this tree, and he even made himself a video of that with like, you know, X-Files sounds that like zoom in on him, and I just don't see him, and then my scream just cuts like in the middle, you know. So it's like, oh my God, it's just funny. It's always funny when Caltrops is there because either I'm gonna scream hard and it's gonna be hilarious AF, or just I'm gonna be. I remember it was on the roof somewhere. I was fighting with someone else, and then I got killed with a knife. And like, I was fighting a guy with DT and he had MP5. How was I knifed? How was I knifed? There was someone behind me. Like, what? That doesn't make
It came out of nowhere. They were hiding.
Culture in the lobby, I'm so excited because I'm like, what's it gonna be today? That's awesome. And he also loves the my act, and he goes back towards them. It's just awesome. I cannot say anything about anyone else that I'm excited that someone's in the lobby. You usually get just, you know, like scared or afraid if someone's in the lobby, or like, oh my God, it's gonna be tough. But when Culture, I'm like, Oh my god, it's gonna be fun.
Oh no. I was blessed by being killed by Sumachi. I believe it was yesterday. It was my first time, and I was like, yay!
I've never met him as an enemy because we don't play the same at the same time. I mean, I've played with him a couple of times, and we just coordinated our times to play together. But yeah, I've never played against with so many people because just not the same time.
All right, we're down to our last question, RadFox, and then you can get on to your beast mode. What is your proudest achievement or favoritist moment in Population 1, whether it's like a squad wipe of some sort or something funny that happened or a person that you met? What would you say is your proudest achievement or favorite moment of Pop 1?
I was thinking about that when you were asking other people, and I have no idea, but what came to my mind right now, it's probably that at some point as I was getting better and better in the game, like in the beginning there were some players that I thought they were like unbeatable for me, and they would just destroy me all the time in such a horrible way, like so miserable, so I just called them unbeatables. But like it's like every month there I like beat them all so at one point, so oh my god, this guy is not unbeatable anymore, and some guys right now are just usual players for me, like when I was then and I'm back then, and I'm now like different person, and like I'm just wow sometimes in myself. But I do have, I'm not gonna name his name, but when he's in the lobby, I know I'm gonna die, and he said like, oh my god, I'm gonna go like one gun only on you just because it's fun. I'm like, I know.
Wow.
All about fun. So we play along, but still it's like I have one unbeatable right now. I'm sure I'll beat him at some point, but yeah, it's just being able to grow and don't have unbeatables anymore. That's like what surprises about myself. And also like those that I got top 3 in mixed doubles, I got first in squads that tournament, and usually those we got first. I mean, obviously, like I was playing there with ping pongage, for example, but if I was a noob, you wouldn't get there, right? So I should be good. Yes. So yeah, that's like I like after those moments I'm like, okay, I admit I'm not bad.
Good. I'm glad you finally say it because I mean I hear it often. Oh, RadFox is in the lobby. Like I hear it a lot. I hear it from the folks that I interview that you've been brought up as one of the top snipers, a great player. You have been listed quite often. There's a lot of talk about you, your content, and then the fact that you interact so well with chat. Your redeem points are really fun. Those are just things that you add to your content that we all enjoy. So I just want to say thank you for being out there, and thank you for being something that we can watch. RadFox, you are live on Twitch right now, but you also said you have content shared on TikTok and YouTube. So everybody that is watching, you guys can find her there, find her content. Make sure you like and share and follow her Twitch and follow her content. For US folks, she's on in the mornings most of the time. And I know that if you are working your regular Monday through Friday, it is so easy to turn it on and just leave it going, whether it's on mute or you can actually sit in a place where you can listen to it or stick an earbud in. This gal has got it. She's got beast mode all over.
but better not to use the maximum volume because sometimes enemies scare me and your ears gonna bleed from how I scream. So
KY Jelly.
Just a warning.
What's up, Kai?
Kygel Heart.
It's gonna be hilarious. Watch it.
All right, that is the end and wrapping up.
Redeem to a dab. I'm not just dabbing.
She's got a dab because she's got a redeem. So you guys can jump over to RadFox right now. She's going to continue and start playing games. I'm going to wrap up my interview with RadFox and say thank you so much. I've been waiting for this one from the very beginning, and you were one of my favorites. So I am excited. Thank you. Yep. All right. I'm going to go to lobby now, so we're going to say goodbye to RadFox and have great games
goodbye,
today.
Guys. Thank you for watching.
I'll be there.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for everybody joining the
www_elements
Takeover today.
said.
I appreciate all
Good
those
interview.
likes and those follows and those sharing of the content. If I didn't cover anything that you wanted me to, you can pop over to RadFox right now as she is continuing live, and you can ask her questions. Go ahead and keep it going. Let's see here. I promised you guys some extra content today, so let me share with you. I've got Papillion de Fure coming up at 2 o'clock Central Time, so that's 3 o'clock Eastern. And then I have Green Dragon at 4:30 Central, so 5:30 Eastern. So I've got a couple more coming up, and then I've also got a few that are scheduled out this week. Pink Ponage, Omega Havocs, and Plato's Cave is out there as well. So look forward to those coming up, and I hope you guys can join me later this afternoon for my interviews. For now, what I gotta do is find somebody to send you to. So if you don't mind sticking around, I think I'm gonna find somebody to send you to their content so you can enjoy some of their stream. Let's see who's live right now. All right. I'm going to send you guys off to a little bit of different Call of Duty Warzone play. If you like the content, make sure you like, follow, and share. I'm going to send you off to Spartacus. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks you for joining me, and I will see you guys soon. And I will catch you on the flip side.